Today I'm going to show you how to have the easiest day on the job site. It's simple.
On this project, it's a Travertine designed BAUSTONE cladding, glued over a rockwool core EIFS. Up there you have them nicely glued to the wall. There you have them, raising up to the top, 50 meters high. No dowels or screws. Right there we have them applied on a curved wall, as they are flexible and the guys can bend them easily. It's simple as that, and it gives the beauty of natural stone.
Welcome to the installation manual of BAUSTONE Wall Claddings. The information in this manual relating to our BAUSTONE products is the official technical procedure provided by BAUGRUP, based on our on-site experience as well as the experience of our dealers across the world. When BAUSTONE wall cladding is installed, the contents of this manual are understood to be acknowledged and followed by the installation teams. Along with the visual guidelines provided in this video, we strongly advise you to read the printed version of the installation manual. Installation of BAUSTONE generally consists in the following steps. Step 1. Before carrying out work, evaluate the geometry of the facade and straightness of the wall surface. See the separate detailed video called Checking Wall Surface Planarity, which is available on our channel. All BAUSTONE products must only be applied on smooth and even substrates. If the wall's surface is not prepared correctly, especially in projects done in hot countries, the product will repeat the substrate's deviations and flaws. Step 2. Perform vertical and horizontal markings on the wall using a construction-grade chalk line marking tool. Marked walls speed up and simplify the installation on large surfaces. Step 3. Remove dust and prime for better adhesion. Make sure that the surface is solid, dry, and that there is no mold or rising damp. Step 4. Prepare the adhesive to correct consistency. Consult the BAUSTONE installation manual at pages 30 and 31 for choosing the correct adhesive. Step 5. Face the BAUSTONE on the work table and apply the adhesive on the backing side, covering all surface of the cladding. In case of choosing a double buttering method, apply the pre-mixed adhesive full bed on the substrate as well. For exterior application, generally use a 3mm notch trowel. Exterior temperature during installation should be between 5 to 35 degrees Celsius or 41 to 95 Fahrenheit. Proceed to on-wall fitting. Position the cladding element in its place and push the freshly laid product to the wall with a large plastic trowel to prevent gaps and air bubbles forming. Place spacers between claddings according to desired joint size. Do not flatten the product with hands. For flattening, use tools only. Rollers can be useful for interior works and in installation of small cut elements. In order to cut a BAUSTONE cladding, first mark with a pencil the cutting line. Only make cutting marks on parts to be cut off or on the backing side. The chalk line marking tool is useful for marking cutting lines on large claddings, but use it only on the back side. BAUSTONE is easily processed with many different construction tools, the flex or angular grinder being the most common tool, fitted with a smooth continuous rim diamond blade. Circular track saws as well as oscillating cutting tools or oscillating multi-tool attachments for angle grinders all do the job perfectly well. Step 6. Edge bevelling is an operation essential to BAUSTONE installation. It is performed for all corners where BAUSTONE wall claddings are met and fit together. It is performed at all buildings' wall corners, at jambs and other similar connections. Edge bevelling is easily done with one pass under angle over the corner. Form the corner with two pre-beveled edge cladding elements. When forming the corner in interior applications, you can apply the grouting inside the corner while forming it. However, for exterior application, joint grouting is always a follow-up operation. When the joint is formed, you can apply a single-sided Scotch paper over the joint to hold it in place until the glue is hardened. Grouting of joints is always performed as a pre-final operation. For exterior applications, leave a 3 to 5 mm gap. If installed correctly, the transition between cladding elements, both in visible and seamless application, looks astonishing. For cementitious grouts, it is prepared according to product instruction. Use a pastry bag or a big caulking gun, depending on situation. Apply the grout nicely without touching the installed claddings. Do not leave the grouting to dry to the surface of the cladding. When the grouting is half-dried and resembles plasticine, it is time to form the shape of the joint. A paint roller handle or a rod do the job. Clean the excess grouting from the claddings only at this stage with a sponge or rag without staining BAUSTONE. It is always advised to use a paper masking tape in the joint area. This ensures less cleaning work and beautiful even joints. When dried, at corner joints you can sandpaper the grouting to flatten the edge. BAUSTONE can be sandpapered together with the grouting to make the perfect angle finish and stunning transitions. Sometimes, based on the climate conditions of each project, it is advised that the protection of BAUSTONE claddings is carried out by applying suitable extra protective materials, such as glazings or hydrophobing agents to prevent moisture breakdown, erosion, and penetrating water that can freeze inside the grouting. Thanks for watching and good luck with your upcoming installation projects.